This is Honda's WX10 four-stroke water pump that has all the adapters on it for using a garden hose for the discharge port. It's so cute and small. It's 14 pounds. Can't do that much, right? Well, it'll pump 37 gallons a minute, and it can push it, can pull from 26 feet up, and it can discharge a total of 26 included up to 118 feet up. So this thing will drive water 118 feet vertical, 37 gallons a minute at max. So that's almost a 55-gallon drum, 2/3 of a 55-gallon drum. But it's so cute. Who knew something could do that? It's so small. But it's a little beast. It's a winner. This particular model with all the attachment the Honda sells is a 17-foot. This is the suction hose, so it runs down 17 feet when you connect it here. This is in order to prime this. If you run these machines dry, you'll destroy them. So you have to unscrew, prime it with water, and then turn it on. And it says about 80 minutes for 16 feet to lift for self-priming. So you put your water in and you self-prime up for 80 seconds, and then your machine should kick on and it should start discharging a lot of water. On the hose attachment, I've seen people use pressure hoses or a
garden hose.
Garden
hoses, yeah.
What's a garden hose attachment called? Squirt gun.
Oh, this,
yes. I see people use those on the end of them, or you can just simply discharge out the end of the hose without an attachment. You know, if you're going to pull water out, maybe you want to water your lawn. That's about it on it. This is the drain for the priming section, and then here is the attachment for your garden hose. I like it because I like being able to run a garden hose away from this some distance away. If you're moving water, it's all about getting it far away. It is a four-stroke gas engine, so you got limitations on whether you can be inside, how it can be around for carbon dioxide production. But at least it's not a two-stroke. That would be... Those things are stinky. The Honda is pretty cut and dry. This is a little different than your standard Honda engine in that you have your on-off switch. That's the easiest thing to forget. And then you have your the classic choke design. See the arrows pointing up towards the slanted line, so that means choke is at the top and unchoked is at the bottom. So you always start these little engines choked. There is a primer bulb, just like on a chainsaw or anything else, but it's a little hidden right down under here. So you depress that 5 times, just like any other. I don't have any gas in this right now, but that would be depressed 5 times. And then you set this about here, so about a 1/4 inch in. You start the engine with it primed, and then that would be, now go ahead and pull, kick it off, and butter down on my choke, and butter up on your throttle. And the Honda still does the tortoise and the hare, just like the childhood story, and so that's still around. So it's a great little machine. It's surprising how much torque this thing has for its size and weight. You can get fancier, you can get bigger, but at 37 gallons a minute for this size, why? The only thing you really got to be careful with this thing to pay attention to is if your water source dries up and you run this dry, you just destroyed the impeller pump in this. It can't be run dry. Other than that, it's a gem. Have fun. Thanks.